Run, 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 run. Through the door. Up the stairs. Oh my gosh, he's gonna get me. I never seen him like this. Oh, I got it. I'm at the top. Yes. I'm gonna blast you. Oh my gosh, why is he chasing me? Hello everyone, and welcome to Jaga Productions. Today's prompt is Venom, a character that I've been a fan of since Spider-Man himself. Spider-Man was always on TV next to Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. On top of that, there was the one and only Spider-Man movie at the time, which starred Tobey Maguire and Willem Dafoe. That movie and the 1994 Spider-Man cartoon were my first introductions to Marvel as a whole, and that also meant Venom, who I feel is the staple villain next to the Green Goblin. Watching him outclass Spider-Man so easily on TV, and also knowing Peter Parker's secret, made him, in my eyes, to be a truly unbeatable villain. This was back when most of the other TV shows that I was watching had a lot of one-off villains or monsters of the week. It was truly refreshing to not only have a recurring bad guy in the show, but to have one so dangerous that one of the only ways the hero could beat him would be to give the bad guy a glaring weakness, or to have them team up with the hero to stop an even larger threat. This version of Venom also went out a little sad from what I can remember. Eddie Brock in the TV shows, after being separated from the symbiote, went to prison, and he stayed there just long enough to get some genuine help, and maybe even starting to fall in love with one of the doctors. Then the symbiote returns, and with it the debut of Carnage, Venom's offspring. Carnage in the 1994 TV show was kind of seen as a straight upgrade, so much so that it rendered Venom kind of obsolete. Carnage in the show was such a threat that the only way to beat him was to have Eddie sacrifice himself by activating some kind of black hole device that was also linked to alternate dimensions or the multiverse, and Eddie and Venom were never seen afterwards. That was their end. So in 2007, when Spider-Man 3 came out, I was excited to see the black suit return, and with it, my favorite villain. It was also really funny to see what everyone basically just called Bully Maguire, which was Peter Parker under the symbiote's influence in the movie. And then during one of the film's climaxes, Eddie gets infected, and I was perfectly content, in all honesty, at the time. I mean, little kid me was a little bit annoyed that we didn't get to see the Venom mask more often and all the scary teeth, but I mean, the design was pretty good overall, and even how he ended in the movie was pretty alright. You see, when I was little, I was under the assumption that after this movie there would be no more Spider-Man movies, like, at all, for years and years and years. So I was perfectly content with him just dying. That was the status quo for all of the other villains in the other Spider-Man movies, so, it didn't really make much of a difference to me. Also, for some reason, I was under the impression that when you, or rather a studio, made a superhero movie, they would make, like, a definitive version. One that was not only as accurate as possible to the definitive, source material, but would also stand the test of time, or at least for like 50 years, when everyone who made it died and there was a new iteration that could be made. Little kid me was kind of dumb. Anyway, thankfully that didn't happen, and with Spider-Man always being a success, came even more shows, movies, and ultimately toys. I remember owning at least 3 Venom figures as a kid, one of which was this ooze gimmick that was mildly toxic and stained clothes.
All my fellas.
Even though the movies that came after didn't have Venom in them, the ones that I'm thinking of are the ones with Andrew Garfield and Tom Holland, it was still good to see him in like 7 different shows. Like, seriously, there are so many that I don't think I'll be able to cite them all. And what's even worse is that they all sound the same. Amazing, spectacular, sensational, ultimate, maximum, unlimited, overdrive. Just add a cool sounding adjective to Spider-Man and bam, you got a new show name. Yet, just about every iteration of Spider-Man the TV show had Venom in some capacity, because I suppose he's that integral to Peter's development and growth as a character. That being said, it was pretty interesting to see a Venom movie without Spider-Man in it, because since Peter is the main character, Eddie Brock is normally just the human face of Venom. Literally just the host. His characterization is normally pretty shallow or simple if he's characterized at all. Sometimes Venom strikes it out on his own or inhabits somebody else as a host, not Eddie. So, after only seeing the first Venom movie, I will say that it's pretty good. But that is all for today, and hope you had fun. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. That movie and the sorry. Or was the story? Yeah. Get to the wall. Run through the door.
Back here, sucker!
Up the stairs. He's gonna get me. Finally, I made it to the top. Alright, I'm gonna blast you. Oh goodness, he's so menacing. What the heck?